Let's hear from some people in the audience at davidpakman.com/discord. And you can, Discord is free. I'm not selling you anything other than a good time. And we will hear from some people, because if you weren't here, it would be really weird. Let's start with Ricky from Charlotte. Ricky, welcome to the program. What's on your mind today?
Hey, David. I wanted to ask you about two potential future scenarios that I think are somewhat plausible and could give the left some hope if they do happen. I just want to see how likely you thought they were.
Okay.
The first one being around the Supreme Court. I see that it seems now the court is completely politicized. Like all of the retirements will be super politicized by all the justices going forward. But I do wonder if we could hope that Roberts is not as crazy as like the Republican as like the way the Republicans are now, and it would be conceivable that at some point he could retire when there is a Democrat in office. I don't see that happening with like Alito or Thomas or any of the crazy ones, but Roberts is someone that I'm holding hope on. Do you think that could happen?
I mean, sure, but he's only 67. So, if history is an indicator, it's not happening anytime soon. It's not happening soon enough that there's really any reason to speculate now, because it could be decades away.
Yeah, I mean, 67 is, maybe it could be like 10 years from now. I mean, if he's been on the court for like 20 years at this point, I think I saw like the average justice serves like around 20 years or something like that. So
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I mean, listen, there's
We'll see
nothing
with
we
that.
can do about it. It can't be part of any kind of strategy, I guess is my point, because we don't know when it would happen anyway.
Yeah, but I just don't see that it would happen with anyone else. And if it happened with him, I feel like that would, that could bode well for us. But okay, the second one I just want to ask about really quick. If Trump and DeSantis or other Republicans go at it in the primary, if Trump loses, I feel like he will do another "it was rigged against me" and the establishment is stealing from me. He's like stop the steal BS and like cause the RNC like the same headaches that he's caused like the whole country and stuff. Do you see that happening? Do you think if that did happen, would he potentially run as a third party?
No, I mean, maybe, but listen, so here's the deal. Trump would never win as a third party. And of course, if Trump fights for the Republican nomination and loses, he will say that it was rigged and stolen from him by the rhinos. But then that'll be it. He'll be like almost 80 and he's not going to run at age 84. And it'll be it. So yes, it'll be annoying and he'll do it. But then we'll be rid of Trump.
Do you think that would damage whoever the nominee is in that point, like the Republicans in general?
If he ran as a third party candidate?
No. If he lost and like went on
Attacked the
whole
primary.
yeah, exactly.
No, probably not.
Dang. Okay, man, I was hoping for.
I think
more
what would
on
hurt
something like
Republicans is just a really long and contentious primary. I think that would be bad for Republicans.
Yeah, because I remember last time before the primary, Ted Cruz actually seemed like a politician that could win an election, and after Trump humiliated him, I don't see him ever like winning national. I mean, never say never, but he seems like super weak now. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you, David.
All right, Ricky from Charlotte, thank you so much. Very, very much appreciate that. One of our sponsors today is Blue Chew, a unique online service delivering the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis in a chewable form and at a fraction of the cost. And they're giving my audience an entire month's supply for free. So if you think you could benefit from an extra boost of confidence when it's time, all you have to do is take a short quiz on their website. A licensed doctor approves your prescription. The medication comes straight to your home within days in a discreet package. No driving around to the doctor's office or the pharmacy. No waiting around. No awkward conversations with your doctor. All of Blue Chew's tablets are made in the USA. The entire process is just a few clicks. Go to bluechew.com. The link is underneath this video. They'll give you an entire month's supply for free when you use the promo code PACMAN. All you have to do is pay $5 shipping.